All right. I'm going to the Ukrainian president now, Volodymyr Zelensky. He addressed the Australian Parliament yesterday, I think, and he called for more military aid. Have a listen to what he had to say.
You have very good armed personal vehicles, Bushmaster, that could help Ukraine substantially, and other pieces of equipment that could strengthen our position in terms of armament. If you would have an opportunity to share this with us, we would be very grateful.
Daisy, my view of this conflict and Australia's role seems to be all by myself, but what role do you think Australia should be playing in the Ukrainian-Russian conflict?
I think, Cory, we're in real danger of getting way too involved in the Ukrainian-Russian conflict. Well, obviously, I oppose the Russian aggression very much so, and I deeply, deeply sympathise with the Ukrainian people. I don't necessarily think that Australia throwing tens of millions of dollars at Ukraine in terms of aid and weaponry is the best use of funds, particularly this close to an election. And since we've come out of such a major spending period, I don't know how much help it's actually going to do. And I worry about this turning into another Afghanistan, where the global military-industrial complex facilitated a conflict that was ultimately pointless and caused the deaths of so many people. And I know possibly that is not a popular opinion to have. I know people are very, rah-rah about the Ukrainians fighting, but you have to think of it in a practical sense here. And while you can argue that, say, stopping Russia is important because it might inspire similarly minded countries to do the same thing, like China, I reckon countries like China, if they're planning to do that, will do it anyway, regardless of what Russia does. So I think we're too involved.
Daisy.